Wow, Sinatra. Sinatra. Wow, Sinatra. Sinatra. Wow, Sinatra. Sinatra.
What an amazing experience in worship today. What's interesting is not just the energy, not just the music, but today's word. Now, for those of you that are just tuning in or didn't know, this is this church's 6th year anniversary. Trial, tribulation, struggle has been coming at every hand, but today Pastor preached a word on how our destiny is not determined by disaster. So, if you're struggling in life with financial, relationship, corona issues, remember the word that was left today. Our destiny is not determined by the disaster around us.
We have come into this house, gathered in his name to worship him. I'm in it to declare. We have come into this house, gathered in his name to worship him. Come on, let's make a declaration. We have come into this house, gathered in his name to worship Christ our Lord. Worship him, Christ our Lord. Come on, put your hands together. We have come into, gathered in his name. Come on, tell them to worship him. How many came to worship? We have come into this house, gathered in his name to worship. Come on, let's declare we have come into, gathered in his name, oh, to worship Christ. Come on, let's declare, oh, worship him, Christ our Lord. So forget about yourself, concentrate on him and worship. Come on, turn to your neighbor and say, forget about whatever's on your mind. Concentrate on him, oh, and worship him. Let's lift it up as one. So forget about yourself, concentrate on him and worship Christ our Lord. Worship him, Christ our Lord. Woo! Come on and put your hands together for Jesus. How many truly came to lift up the name of Jesus this morning? We didn't get all dressed and all dolled up this morning to come and look at each other, but we came to lift up the mighty God this morning. So forget about yourself, concentrate on him and worship Christ our Lord. Worship him, Christ. One more time. Oh, we have come into this, gathered in his name, oh, to worship. Come on, let's declare we have come into, gathered in his name, oh, to worship him. Make the declaration, we have come into, gathered in his name, oh, to worship Christ our Lord. Worship. Hey, he's so worthy, he's so worthy. Hey, you're worthy of our glory, we say. Oh, you're worthy, God, oh, you're so worthy. Worship him, oh, worship him, worship him, worship him. There's nobody like our God, we say. Oh, there's nobody like our God. Hey, there's nobody like our God. Worship him. Oh, you're so worthy, you're so worthy. Oh, worship him, worship him, worship him. Christ our Lord.
God is a supplier of all of our needs. And as we celebrate tonight what it is that God does as Jehovah Jireh, who is our provider, there are two things that you need to know orally that God lets you know that you can live without. The first one that you can live without is your tonsils. You can live without your tonsils because as your vocal cords begin to expand, that's when you begin to feel a strain within your throat. And you must understand this, that whenever it is that you move to a new level in praise, that's when the devil will try to strangle the praise out of you. That's why when you're going through something, the enemy will tell you, stay at home. The enemy will tell you, it don't take all of that. I wish you would be quiet. I wish you would sit down. But you'll know this, that the people who don't want you to shout are the folk who don't need anything. But the folk who are desperate for God to do something awesome. They didn't come to church tonight to be on a video. They didn't come to be on the record. But they said, I was glad when they said unto me, let us go into the house of the Lord. And I think I got about 300 folk who just need God to do something. Oh, I'm talking about you need God to do something. The second thing that you can live without is your wisdom teeth. You can live without your wisdom teeth because wisdom teeth always show up late. And when they show up late, it disorganize the entire dental structure because they try to move people and things out of the way that have already been established. You've got to be careful for folk who show up in your life late, who weren't there when you were struggling, who weren't there when you didn't know how to make it, who weren't there when you were trying to push and press your way. But God said, I planted you like a tree by the river. He says, when it is that you've lost your tonsils, when it is that you've lost your wisdom teeth, you're left with one thing. And the thing that you will not lose is your voice. Are you telling me, preacher, I can sing without my tonsils? I can shout without my wisdom teeth. But the only way that can happen is if I use my voice. And so if I can't sing like Smokey, I can still scream. And I want you to understand this, that the devil can't handle a screamer. Because you understand in the book of Isaiah, when it is that the devil lost his job as the leader of praise and worship, he was a trained musician. And because he was a trained musician, the devil knows how to sing on key. But whenever you sing, whether you're Luther Vandross or Patti LaBelle, you can never scream on key. So that's why you know when there's an imp sitting around you, because whenever you start screaming in church, they get an attitude. We can't go any further in this recording because there are some imps in the church. But I need some folk who are not afraid to just open your mouth and just scream. Just scream. Just scream. Listen, we're about to take off. But the only people who are screaming in this recording tonight are people who found out I can live without a man, that I can live without a car, I can live without money, but Jesus is all I need. If he's all you need, open your mouth and scream.
We're living in a day and time where being politically correct is popular. Let me turn that around again. We're living in a day and time where everybody's saying the name of God, but nobody wants to say the name of Jesus. We don't want to offend the Muslims. We don't want to offend the Jews. We don't want to offend the Arabs. And so therefore we crucify him of flesh. But I want you to know that there will come a time when every Muslim, when every Buddhist, when every Jew will have to get down on their knees and have to confess that at the name of Jesus, every knee shall bow. So I want every blood-washed believer to not wait until then. And if you've ever gone through something, you know right here that there's something about the name.
Something, y'all.
Something about the name Jesus.
Something about the name.
Something about the name Jesus.
It's the sweetest name, yeah.
It is the sweetest name.
Sweetest name I know.
I know.
And I love that name.
Oh, how I love the name Jesus. Oh, how I love the name Jesus.
It's the sweetest name, yeah.
It's the sweetest name.
Just take a minute and explain to him what you're really trying to say. What you really trying to say.
Some people say I'm crazy, but
I can't explain.
I can't explain the power that I feel
when you call his name.
when I call your name.
That fire, that fire.
Said it's just like fire.
Where's it at? Where's it at?
Shut up in my mood.
Holy Ghost.
When the Holy Ghost gets a moving, said he won't leave me alone.
Every Everybody,
something,
something
about the name Jesus.
Something about the name.
Something about the name Jesus.
It's the sweetest name, yeah.
It's the sweetest name.
Sweetest name I know. Wave at me if you love that name.
Oh, how I love the name Jesus. Oh, how I love the name Jesus.
It's the sweetest name, yeah.
It's the
How sweet is it? How sweet is it? I want you to tell Detroit for a minute. How sweet is it? Sweeter than honey. Said it's sweeter than honey. Oh, from the honeycomb. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. When the Holy Ghost gets to moving, just won't leave you alone. Said he won't leave me alone. Oh, no. Now tell every Muslim, every Jew, at the name of Jesus. At the name of Jesus. What's going to happen someday? Every knee has got to bow. So tell them, don't wait. You don't have to wait till the fire comes. What can they do? You can clap your hands and praise him now. Oh, yeah. So let me hear you. Yeah.
something about the name Jesus.
Something about that name.
Something about the name Jesus.
Is the sweetest name, yeah.
It's the sweetest name.
Sweetest name I know. Everybody lift your hands and worship with us. And come on. It's the sweetest name, yeah.
It's the sweetest.
Take it to the bridge. Ready. I know. Everybody, let me hear you.